Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Nathan Eovaldi.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him. And one gone. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Marte starting up the middle at second, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. He swings and fouls one off. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Merrill Kelly. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter, otherwise hitters will start diving at it.
And there's one down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Swings and misses. 0-1. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Over to first, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Eovaldi back to work. And that's way high, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one 95 to finish him off. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his foul.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham. And that is that. Back here in the Bronx, Singy, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
The 0-1. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Next pitch is downstairs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And next for New York, Ben Rice. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Here's Stanton now.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Check swing, no appeal, and the count now even up.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Not close with that one, and now it's 3-2. Sets him down on strikes. New inning getting started. Alec Thomas now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Grisham is there, makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Now up next for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 2 away. So the lineup flips over. This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Trout is there. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty. And that'll fall for a base hit.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Tying run is at first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one missed.
2-2 the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Marte right there to make the grab. And that is out of the 4th. Here's Ketel Marte. And that is out of play. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grisham under it. He's got it. And there's one down. And now it's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit." So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. His first at bat was a strikeout. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out to center. Grisham settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, here's Nolan Arenado. Arenado measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And that one fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. In the dirt, well done behind the dish.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now batting, Mike Trout. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Takes it in for the out. To the bag himself. It's back in New York. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake McCarthy. Evaldi back to work. Fouled off to the right. Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm hauls it in for the out. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered here in this one. Comes up empty.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Arenado under it. Nabs it. And there's 2 away. And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. Late with the swing there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Hauls it in for the out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Caught looking his first time up. Just missed. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. He was late there. Strike 1.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. and no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fought off foul.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The shortstop takes the ball. Carroll makes the grab on the run. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Alec Thomas. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adrian Del Castillo. Fly to center his first time. Line drive. Reaching down and makes the grab. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Right side, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks. Number 33, A.J. Hunt.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So now it's Nolan Arenado, 1 for 2. And that's in the dirt. check swing. Did he go? Yes, he
I
did.
got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
2-2 is down.
That one misses. 3-2 down.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's well.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Tucker up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is downstairs. 1-0. That one fouled off. Starting after it, appeal to first. No swing. Arenado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Foul ball there. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air, left field. Trout sizing this one up. And there's 1 away. Here's Josh Naylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Fouled off. He was late. That misses, and the count is 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swinging at ball 4. That is off the outside edge. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Hit hard, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake
So
McCarthy.
runner at second, 2 down. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fouled off left side. Man at second.
Heard that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
On the ground to Jazz. On to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Ben
First
Rice.
baseman.
Swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks. Number 37, Kevin Ringo.
That's in there. 0-1.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He is struck out and he is walked. Backed off the plate that time.
One ball, one strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the 8th. And now the DH, Pavin Smith. Evaldi back to work. Late swing, foul to the left. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing at a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tyler Matzik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. But he scrambles back.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Out in front and foul to the left side. So they're all loaded up. And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Cut on and lifted in the air. Grisham settles under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The Yankees looking to rally.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Moreno down to first with it. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that high fastball.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Moreno collects, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We go to the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Ripped on the ground to second. And a quick out, number 1. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Line drive. Come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Suarez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings through that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it. It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. And the inning is over. Bottom 9. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Number 18.
Rolled over to third. Suarez tosses to first, and they get Arenado for the out. So up next, Kyle Tucker.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Moreno pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Miller is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. Kelly with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew. Ready to go? Now a chance for Jackson Chourio.
The left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Nice grab. And he's safe at first.
No, just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lead. And it's caught for the out. And now it's William Contreras. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fouled off down the right side. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. And that's down a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat.
Hit in the air left field. Ramos on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Basabe. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the hill in this one, Nestor Cortez Jr. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
1 down. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Cortez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Chorio flying after this one, makes the grab after a long run. That's out number 2. Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Hoskins. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Second inning set to go. This is Bryce Terang. Webb back to work. First pitch swinging.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Second inning here, no score. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Bailey down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 1-0. And here is Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
They had a foul ball. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Oslevis Basabe, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Line drive, fair ball.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. Saw the break early coming from the other side.
Done. Quickly to second for 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Chourio makes the catch. That is the inning. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. Chapman. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now Jackson Chourio. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Dunn on at first. Nobody out. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And they tag him out. And now Sal Frelick. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Popped in the air, left field. Ramos settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Inside, just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Sends it to Flores, and that is the inning. Back here in San Francisco, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's Elliot Ramos. One down, base is empty. Center field. Perkins on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Flying to left his first time. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Yelly stepping into the box now. And a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they?
Diving stop at second from his knees. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play. And here is Hoskins. Hoskins, 31 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2014. And a big swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Hoskins pushes it foul. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Bryce Terang. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back here at Oracle Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's the Giants DH, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Oslevis Basabe. And he's already singled in this game. Runner takes off. This one popped up right side. Frelick running hard to get it. Squeezes it, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that's the inning. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Webb back to work. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Well, these Brewers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And that is out of play.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Done. In the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Bottom of the inning. And here is Wilmer Flores. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
All these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. This to third. Slings to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that one pulled foul. Now fly ball to right center. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Back here in San Francisco. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6 at the plate. Jackson Chourio. And that misses off the outside edge. Oh, nice play. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And now Sal Frelick. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's one away. Here's the throw. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Lee makes his way towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
To the right side, sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Chop to third. And it goes just foul. Base hit into center field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
That's a base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it.
Oh, he gloves it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
All over that one right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
One strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside. Runner on the go. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And here is Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game. Slides, but it gets by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Here comes the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 3-2. Runners at the corners here. One away. Mike, you Stremski up here. So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Jarred Koenig.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their player.
That's the third. Good feed. That's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. Well, 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Blake Perkins. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. The other way. Oh, what a stop. And safe at first easily. No chance to get the out. That puts the tying run aboard.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not a...
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Yastrzemski trying to get to him. And there are 2 down. So digging in, Sal Frelick. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Fly ball to right. And that's the third out. Back here at Oracle Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. To third, Ortiz. Fires across the diamond. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey, has grounded out a couple of times. That's to third. Zips it to first.
That's an out.
And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Elliot Ramos. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a base hit up the middle.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And now Casey Schmidt out towards left center. Perkins sizes this one up. And that is that. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 75.
And a slider in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him looking. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's Yelich at the dish. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Hoskins pushes it foul.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Back here in San Francisco. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Koenig back to work. High fly ball down the left field line. Chorio should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Fires over to Hoskins. Got the out.
The batter, number 1.
Oslavis Basabe digs in now. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Yoel Payamps.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Rooker on third with 2 out. Right through there, got him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Bryce Terang.
Now pitching to the Giants, number 74, Ryan Walker.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Hard hit right side. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Just foul.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. So last chance for the Brewers. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. And that one wrapped foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. 3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John. All right, ready to go here. Mike Yastrzemski up here. That one way inside.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Hoskins. And an easy out to start the game. Willie Adames stands in. Skeens, a righty that throws with power. 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. And it's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hard hit left side. And they get Adames for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Jung-Hoo Lee.
The center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
One gone, bottom half of the first.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Ripped to short. Throws to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. And strike 1 to the catcher. 2 outs, base is empty. Yastrzemski makes the grab, and that's the inning. Top of the second. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Brent Rooker. Skeens back to work. That misses, and that's ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Hot shot to third. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, that one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. That one fouled off. Chapman, the runner at second with 1 away. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And it's through for a hit. Chapman around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And that one fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out number 3. Back here at American Family Field. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Verlander moved to first.
Safe.
Yelich dives back in. Lee on the move. Makes the grab, and there's one down. This is Bryce Terang. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Foul ball.
Breaking ball inside. The countdown 2-2. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. On the ground, could be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Lee makes his way towards it, and that is the inning. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. That one at triple digits.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Yastrzemski now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing, went around. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Bailey aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Now a relay to third. In there safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that.
Double play ball to second. Flips it behind his back. In time. Got him. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, done. He is safe, and that was bang bang at first. Brent Rooker, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swung on, belted. Back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 4-0. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 5-0. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. And that one hammered Freeland. Going back on this one. drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second is Bogarts. Relay to third. He's in there. Here's the left. Tobias Myers taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Done. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here in Milwaukee and Singy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even so for the baseball community at large. What an icon in our game, and famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations, just one of a kind.
On to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. Lee under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ramos brings it in for the 3rd out. On to the 4th, and digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Flores in his 12th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Singled and scored his first time. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball there. Line drive. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in.
Now this one gets through. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used.
Liner, base hit. 1 run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Freeland makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Here's Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
So man aboard, William Contreras up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Gloves it on the dive, gathers and throws, boots it. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Any way you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. And there's a foul ball.
Third baseman, number 3.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Chapman to second, and he's out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Myers back to work. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Flores now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, and that's just foul. On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. And a base hit into right center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Chorio settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Blake Perkins. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. And a pitch. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That's out to center field. Perkins under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good, it's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see some terrain, they get one, and it's a double play to end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Adames slings it across, and there are 2 outs. And now it's Christian Yelich.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Back here in Milwaukee. And now it's going to be Matt Chapman. High fly ball, right field. Frelick gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. It's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball.
Wastes no time there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And that is out of play.
Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Flips it. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Bryce Terang.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That just misses. Ball 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ramos makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Gets down, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough.
Runner on the go. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Lee. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen, and they add a run. It's 9-1. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate, and first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. On the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
So 2 down now, and here is Willie Adames. Hard hit to third. Fires over to Hoskins. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Oliver Dunn. Verlander back to work. Makes the catch. One down. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Gets to it, on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Swings through that one out in front that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Whips it to first. Now one gone in the 9th. Now it's Matt Chapman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
In the air, out towards left center, Chourio. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
That ball's foul.
Lee on the move. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. Here comes Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Flores. He'll do it himself. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. Rhys Hoskins, the next to hit. Hoskins pushes it foul. Bogaerts makes his way towards it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Savali.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Leody Taveras. And that one fouled off.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up next for Cleveland, Jake McCarthy. And first offering is fouled off. McCarthy batting second in today's lineup, usually in center field, but today starting in left. And that one clips the corner.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Gone. He nails one out to right. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Now it's going to be Jock Peterson.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Hoskins. And Peterson retired. And that is the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Brennan in position. Hauls it in for the out. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Throw on to Santana. And there's 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now it's William Contreras. First offering in the dirt.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That's inside. Ball 2. 2 out, space is empty. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Back here at American Family Field. Second inning set to go. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Savali back to work. That one fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air, out to left. And there's one away. And here is Will Brennan. And Cleveland on top 1-0. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Angel Martinez. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. That one lifted to left. Chourio drops into the glove, and that is that. Back in Milwaukee, where these fans are excited for another year of Brewers baseball. They've celebrated division titles back-to-back seasons now.
And they won the NL Central by 10 games, Boog. That was without Craig Counsell at the helm.
Not bad. One down.
I really didn't know what to expect from the Brewers last year. There was a lot of uncertainty, if we're being honest. They were starting a 20-year-old in the leadoff spot, traded away Corbin Burns in the offseason, and lost Brandon Woodruff for the year because of an injury.
Don't forget they were also without all-star closer Devin Williams because of a back injury. He missed the first few months to start the year.
Yeah, and these fans are hoping for better luck when it comes to injuries this season. If they're healthy, they might go beyond the wild card round this year.
Slow down, partner. It's early. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that's a base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. And the batter now, Bryce Terang. Little chopper rolls foul. And that one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Tying run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Dunks one into left. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. So up next, Blake Perkins. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And that's in the dirt. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Perkins settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Brian Rocchio. In there, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Terang. Throw to first is in time.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Ball, that's too high.
That one ripped, but foul. In the air, left side. Chourio makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Oliver Dunn. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Nabs it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Low throw, picked. He's safe.
I'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Freeland, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save! Swing and a foul, out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Tavares settles under it. And there's 2 down. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Went down on strikes his first time through. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee. And the batter now, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And it's even up.
That's a ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Up the middle to first, and Ramirez is set down. Here is Jock Peterson. Grounded out his first time. Sliced hard but foul. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Fouled off left side. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now Carlos Santana. Fly to left his first time. Santana goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Chorio pulls that one down, and that is that. Bottom 4, now it's Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Brennan towards the line, makes the catch for the out. And here is Hoskins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. This is Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. And that skips in the dirt.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. That one to first. The tag, and he's out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Savali back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one is in for a strike.
1-1.
On the ground to third. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Angel Martinez will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Brennan gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one popped in the air, left field. 1 away. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now here is Leody Taveras.
One
2 on, 2 outs. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Back here at American Family Field, here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Foul ball there.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Center fielder, number 60.
Blake Perkins now at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Oliver Dunn digs in now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. To third, tag, got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And we're back. Top 6. Now here is Jake McCarthy. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ramirez lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Freeland makes the grab, 1 away. And Jack Peterson stands in.
Runner.
There goes the runner. And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
That's an out.
Flip to the pitcher is in time. And now they have a base runner at second. Carlos. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jarred Koenig.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now 1-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man on second, 2 down. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in is the speedy Sal Frelick. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one. Late with the swing there.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
He hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Yelich at the dish. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tavares settles under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and here is Will Brennan. Koenig in his 2nd season. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now a chance for Bo Naylor. New pitcher now, Trevor McGill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
0-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Next offering is downstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here at American Family Field. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And a foul ball. Gets under it and pops it up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. He's 2 for 2. Brennan pulls it down, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Foul ball. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball 1.
Short hop liner handled it short. Fires over to first. And that's 1 away. as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So up next, Leody Taveras. That one the other way. And it gets by him. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to short.
And a base hit. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Aaron Ashby.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Perkins pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Will Brennan.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Santana. On at second with 2 down. The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. And now Angel Martinez. The other way, done. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting out. Outfielder Blake Perkins.
Now pitching for the Guardians.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
No ball. 1 strike.
And there's 1 down. Oliver Dunn getting ready to hit. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Rocchio slings to first
He's
in
out.
time. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Ashby back to work. And there's a strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Hudson.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Swing and a miss.
One ball,
And a count
1-1.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is a big first out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Swing and a base hit. Relay throw home. Dives in. Beats the tag. He scores. It's 7-0. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chourio moving under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now Jack Peterson.
The designated hitter, Josh Peterson. Reaching for number 99.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Yoel Payams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rates.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. And now, Sal Frelick. And a swing and a miss there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And down on strikes he goes. And now just 2 outs away. Next to hit, William Contreras. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. So it's their last chance in this one. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs. They're down to their final strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Bieber with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our